inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. First play and a first pass for Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
First down, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Vikings at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. Play fake. Cousins. Drops this off with Nwangu. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Vikings. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. first and 10, Taylor now. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On third down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now Bridgewater on fourth down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. A gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke round. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 26 yards. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Joseph now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Play fake. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now they send a man in motion right. On second down, here's Nwangu. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Bridgewater. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Now Cousins. That's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort with the mistakes that happen. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
On second down, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Bridgewater now. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And Hall not going to bring this one out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
From the 27, Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Throwing is Cousins. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Up the middle, Nwangu. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll go right back to Nwangu. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. This is caught. It's Boyd. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. They'll try the left side with Taylor. 42 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give for Taylor running right side. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Bridgewater. He gets this one to Boyd. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Formation fake. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Tackle made back at his own 3-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Cousins to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 58 yards. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action. Bridgewater. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly are loading up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is going to have the Cardinals' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Play action now. Bridgewater. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by who else? The former Cardinal, Patrick Peterson. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. Being chased out left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Found his target. It's Anderson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 66 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater going deep for Hopkins. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Lewis-Cine. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Cards will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. He's got room at the 30. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 52 yards. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. It's a gain of a yard, and that'll be good for an Arizona first down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Cousins here to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. Pass caught on the sideline. It's Anderson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. To throw is Cousins. The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So the final seconds have ticked away.
More than a game, don't play with my name.